guys, it's Brooke, and before I even start the video, I got a fish today and I am so excited to be this fish's mother, and her name is Penelope and she's beautiful, so everyone say hi to Penelope real quick. Perfect. Her full name is Penelope Jane Styles, obviously. Okay, so today I am going to be talking about the tours that I most want to see, or groups that I most want to see in 2018. Now, I really love concert going and music and live music, so there are always a lot of people that I want to see, and yeah. Okay, so I have 3 upcoming events which I already have locked down that I have tickets for in 2018, so I'm briefly gonna talk about those. So for Christmas, I was very generously given by my stepfather and my mother tickets to see one of my all-time favorite bands, probably my 4th favorite band of all time, the Eagles. This concert is in April. I absolutely adore the Eagles. My mom loves them, my grandfather loves them, and when I kind of developed my own music taste, I came into loving them also. Unfortunately, their lead guitarist and one of their classic members, Glenn Frey, passed away in early 2016, so he will not be there, and I'll never get the chance to see him live, which is depressing. But Don Henley and Joe Walsh are still with them, and Glenn Frey's son is actually playing guitar for them, so that is about as close to the original lineup as we can get without Glenn. I was totally surprised with this for Christmas. I didn't even know that anyone was planning on getting this. I just saw that they were going on tour and I started screaming because me and my mom were gonna go see them in 2015 before Glenn died, and we didn't. And then he died and I've never let her live it down. Still not gonna let her live it down because there's no way I'm ever gonna see him, but this kind of makes up for it. I wouldn't say makes up for it, but it smooths that over a little bit. I also had no idea about who's supporting them on this tour. They're going on tour with freaking James Taylor and Jimmy Buffett, and Chris Stapleton is opening for them. I don't really know anything about Chris Stapleton, but Jimmy Buffett and James Taylor, that is absolutely insane. And I'm not an enormous fan of either of them, but I like a few songs by each one of them, and the fact that I can say that I saw Jimmy Buffett, James Taylor, and the Eagles all at the same time is absolutely crazy. It's going to be an experience and I cannot wait. Bring it on. So since June of last year, I've had tickets to see Harry Styles on his solo tour in 2018. I'm going to the Atlanta date. I am so pumped. You don't even know. I already have my outfit picked out that I'm gonna wear. I've had it picked out since April. That's right. Treat people with kindness. Let's go. That's actually not what I'm wearing, but I'm gonna get one of those too. And I am also so fortunate to be going to one of the shows that Casey Musgraves is opening for. Casey Musgraves is not someone you would expect me to like. She's a country music artist, but I have liked her since probably 2014, probably 2015, before I knew she had any affiliation with Harry whatsoever. I just think she's so genuine and is such a good songwriter and such a talented artist that I love her, and I flipped out when I figured out that she was opening for him, because she is somebody who I would absolutely love to see live, but I probably wouldn't go see her as a headliner. So this is literally perfect for me. And I feel like I'm gonna be one of the only people there who actually appreciates her. I absolutely cannot wait. Lastly, for tickets I already have locked down, I am going to the Reputation tour. Seeing Taylor Swift is a huge deal for me, because I have wanted to see Taylor live for 10 years. Literally since I was 7 years old. I'm 17 now. I literally tried to get tickets to the Fearless tour when I was 7 and couldn't, and got mad. I also actually said my first cuss word after not getting those tickets. But a decade later, I'm going to see my girl. I feel like I talk about Taylor's impact on my music taste in every single video. It's just how important that she is to me. Cannot wait. Also, worked my butt off to get these tickets because, you know, Taylor Swift verified fan, and I ended with over 1,500 boosts, so I deserve it. I will probably never watch the Look What You Made Me Do video again, actually probably will because it's genius, but I watched that so many times to get those boosts. Only the real fans will know. As of right now, she has not announced a supporting act, but Pharrell's hat sit on the stage for 45 minutes and I would be just as thrilled to be going, so I'm not really concerned. She always has like a really cool opener though, so I'm hoping. There's rumors that it's going to be like Charlie XCX, I think, but she hasn't actually confirmed it, and she's friends with a lot of cool people in the music industry, so yeah, I'm so thrilled to be seeing her. All of those events would have been at the very top of my list if I did not already have tickets for them. So I am blessed and so privileged to already know that I'm going to all 3 of those events. And even if I don't go to a single another one, I'm excited that I'm going to see these people because literally all of these are dream concerts for me. First of all, this is not a major priority. I'm going in order from like what I'm just like, oh yeah, that would be nice to see them this year, to like, I have to go to this exact date. So the first thing I'm gonna say is I think this year is the year in which I need to see Lana Del Rey again. Lust for Life is a great album. I would love to see those songs live. I saw her in 2015 for the Endless Summer, I think it was called, tour, and I have a whole story I could rant on about that, but we'll save that for another day. And I feel like it's been 3 years and she's just a person you should see in the summer, and I want to go see her again. This is also just speculation. I obviously don't know, but I'm assuming that he's gonna tour because he's gonna drop an album in 2018, but I would love to see Louis Tomlinson as a solo artist also. It's again, not confirmed. We don't even have a single yet, but this year is hopefully the year in which I'm going to see 5 Seconds of Summer again. I saw them on the Where We Are tour with One Direction, the Rock Out With Your Socks Out tour, and the Sounds Live Feels Live tour, and so now I feel like I can't miss a tour. And we took the year off in 2017, and that was good for me, but I need to be back on my game seeing them every summer this year. I am also dreaming of seeing Paramore in 2018. They are someone that I have wanted to see for years. It would mean the world to me to see the songs from that album perform live. I talk up a lot of other female artists a lot, and they are all deserving of the praise that I give them, but overall, out of the entire music industry, Hayley Williams is my biggest like role model, and my favorite person as a person in the music industry ever is Hayley Williams. So one of my dreams in 2018 is to see Paramore. They say that dreaming is free, but I wouldn't care what it cost me. Also not confirmed at all, but I'm just speculating and hoping, but 2018 needs to be the year that I see Ashley Nicolette Frangipani in person. I am an OG Halsey fan. I have liked her since the very beginning of 2015, 3 years now, since right after Room 93 came out. We are hitting 3 years of me standing her, and I have never even come close to seeing her live. Didn't go to the HFK tour the first round, didn't go to the Badlands tour, didn't go to the American Youth tour, which makes me want to die every time I think about it. But like with the Badlands tour, she did like 3 or 4 installments of it going on for like over a year after that album came out, so I'm really kind of hoping that's what she's gonna do, and that she's gonna do another North American tour for this album, or some kind of North American tour soon in this year. I know she's on a couple places on like the festival circuit for the summer, so it could be like an end of 2018 thing, but I'm fine with that. It just I can't let another year go by having not seen her with my own eyes. The next one is like semi-confirmed, but it hasn't actually been announced, and that is Heart. I love Anne and Nancy Wilson, and Anne Wilson posted something online about them touring in 2018. Like, so she didn't actually announce a tour, but she said we're touring in 2018, so I would love to see them too. Next, Melodrama by Lorde was another one of my favorite albums of 2017. I've always loved her. I think it would be really cool to see her as a teenager because her music just kind of captures what being a teenager is like, and I'm a massive fan of her. There is a date announced for that. Tickets are already on sale for that, but it's like I think either the week before or the week after the Eagles concert, so I feel like that's probably not gonna happen, which I hate, but I still am keeping my hopes up, but I probably will not make it to that one. Then I want to see Ed Sheeran. He has a date announced, but it is not until November of 2018, so that seems very, very far off in the distance, but me and Bella are planning on going to that. We don't have tickets, but I feel like we have time because it's 11 months away. So crossing my fingers for tickets to the Divide tour. I've loved Ed for like 5 years, and this is like the peak of his career right now, so this would be a great time to see him, and I'm all for it. That is another one of the big I feel like those I feel like Harry, Taylor, and Ed are like the big three that I want to see. Next was a very, very close cut for my number one, and that is my favorite band of all time, Fleetwood Mac. And they are allegedly going on tour in 2018. It is not confirmed. They don't really have any new material to tour with. There's the Buckingham McVie thing, which I don't like. That's another story. I am really hoping to see them. Unfortunately and absolutely tragically, so many great people from that generation of music around their age have died within the last 2 or 3 years, including Glenn Frey, Tom Petty, who was another one of my favorites who I never got to see, Prince, George Michael, who was even younger than them, and it is really important to me to see the 5 members of Fleetwood Mac, the Fleetwood, McVie, Buckingham Nicks lineup before one of them passes away. I have seen Stevie Nicks as a solo artist before, so I have it that I've seen her, but I want to see all of them together. They're my favorite band of all time. They mean so much to me. Rumors is my favorite album of all time. I really need to see them, and this sounds absolutely horrible, but I mean, I feel like at the rate that we're going with losing people, David Bowie, I feel like one of them could drop dead any minute, and I am going to be absolutely devastated because every single one of those people means so much to me, and I just want to see them all together. My last pick, I still am conflicted on whether I should have made this number 2 or not, but this is something that I'm planning on going to, and that is Warped Tour, because I have never been to Warped Tour, and as you probably know if you follow bands in that scene, this is the final year they are ever having Warped Tour, which is crazy. I've never been to one, and I don't want to say that I've never been to a Warped Tour, so I'm gonna have to go. So I've put this as my number 1 because this is like the last time I will ever have an opportunity to go to a Warped Tour. Maybe the last year I have an opportunity to see all 5 members of Fleetwood Mac too, lol. But yeah, and also this kind of gives me the chance to cheat with who I want to see because there's obviously no telling who all is going to be at Warped Tour. So like a dream lineup for Warped Tour for me would number 1 be if My Chemical Romance made a comeback for the last Warped Tour, which people are like fantasizing about online, which I doubt is actually going to happen, but that would be the best day of my life. Pierce the Veil, Neck Deep, Blink-182, just to see them play Rock Show live at Warped Tour because that's like definitely on my bucket list. If the like 2006, 2007 Warped Tour lineup, you know, My Chemical Romance, Paramore, Panic at the Disco, if all of them would like to show up, that would be lit. So many other bands, they're not coming to mind right at this second, but I have to go to that. That is like almost non-negotiable for me. So I'm praying that I get to go, and yeah, let me know what tours you want to see in 2017 or already have tickets to see. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content, which comes every Saturday. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.